his eyes are cold and restless, his wounds have almost healed.
So let's start with cleaning our shoes. There's better brushes you can use, but essentially I get a saddle soap is probably best, but I have some neutral polish here today. I put just a little bit of water on it and dab it in there, and I'll kind of get it started with this here. That way you get down in the soles and get it around here. Make it real clean, and it'll really protect your leather a lot better. Make sure you get down between the sole and the shoe itself. Get it clean. Just do one shoe today. Put it a little up here on your thumb. Okay, you don't want to leave that on long, because if you do, it'll soak in. It'll soak in a little bit anyway, but that's just fine. No problem. Get it right. Once you get that on there, you just basically cleaning it up, getting all the dirt off of it. And in this case here, put that neutral on there, it would probably also surface it. Good enough for a conditioner, but I have some conditioner I'm going to put on it anyway. Okay. Conditioner will just squeeze a little out here. I'll rub that in again. And again, I'm going to let all that stay on there. I don't want to change the tone, the color tone of the shoes, so we can put a little on the toes. Now we have the conditioner applied, and just for the sake of time, I'll go ahead and remove that and put your shoe right back there. Normally you leave this on just a little longer, probably, so it'll sink in a little further. But this will take care of it. These boots are in pretty good shape to start with. On to the next step. The next step is going to be to polish the boots. Take a look at your boots, and if the polish seems to be just fine, you can just apply neutral and you'll be just fine. We'll apply a little bit of shoe polish today. It looks like it could use a little bit. We just use a cream. I like to use gloves, that way you don't get it all over your hands. One thing you need to be careful with is make sure you don't get anything on the bottom of the shoe, or at least clean the bottom of the shoe before you walk off across the living room. You may be in trouble. Okay, put it up here. See, the tall boots, and she possibility she'll wear them on the inside like that. Probably will. I'll just go ahead and put a little up here also. Okay. That didn't take long. Now once you get them polished, we're going to end up buffing the shoe with some brushes here. Typically, if you have dark shoes, you'll use dark brushes. If you have light shoes, you'll use a lighter colored brush. If you use them in combination, you'll get this. Using this on dark shoes, you'll end up with this being dark pretty soon. So, but before we do that, to keep getting so much polish on there, I believe I'll remove the excess with a rag, and we'll use those brushes to get out the fine spots down along the sole. Okay. Usually you might want to let that set for a minute or two so you can let it kind of sink in and make a good coat. It had some, that would have clogged my brush up pretty fast and get to these shoes like this. Now let's get our brushes out, do a little buffing on it. Get her to hold her toe still there. Maybe put some weight on that box there. Make sure you get down in these grooves here. Get all the excess polish off. Okay. One more time now, let's check the bottom of our boot, make sure we don't have anything on it. We'll do it again here after we apply some dye. Okay, so far so good. Put your foot back down there. Maybe stick it out there just a little further so I can polish the toe of it. As far as the final buff on the shoe, you can use a soft rag like this. You can see it's been used a little bit already. Or you can use a piece of hosiery if you like. That hosiery really puts a nice shine on your shoe. A little more on this toe, and we'll call it good. Let me raise your toe for a second. Front toe of your boot is always the part you really want to make sure you get taken care of best. It's best if you get a brand new pair of shoes. Just go ahead and polish before you start. That protects the leather a lot better. I believe we're in pretty good shape now. Now, one step left. You always need to take a look at the heel and the sole of your boot around here. Once in a while when you're polishing, sometimes it's hard to get down these grooves. You can actually take a little shoe polish and get it right down in there. Miss that step, that's a good point I needed to make. Another thing you can do, once you're finished doing all your polishing, if you happen to have a pair of boots and the lace, you know, the thread is showing right along between the sole and the shoe, boot itself, you can take just I believe it's a hem pencil, I'm not sure the name of it, that you get at sewing supply stores, and you can actually put it right on top of that thread. If you get it on top of that thread, just rip it along there and it'll sit right on top of that thread, and you'll put a little white back to those so you can actually see your threads. Okay, now for the last step. A lot of times your heels get scuffed up, so get you a leather dye, appropriate color for your boots or shoes, and if they're not scuffed, leave it alone. But if they are, you can just apply it around like this. Be real careful because it's really easy to get on your boots, on your shoe, on the top of your shoe, and that just doesn't look good. These are in pretty good shape. If you do get a little on the shoe, if you work fast, you can get it off without any trouble. Okay, and I believe we're finished. That'd be $5.50.
Change the way you feel. Well, she knows his love's in Tulsa.